What's going on, guys? This is Insult2injury. We're having another podcast session. Got our guys here. We got me, Devin, my main man here, Craig.
What's up, Devo?
Got
Craig
Aaron.
on the mic.
Guys. Got Aaron on the mixer over there. All right, guys, we're gonna get right into it today. I think we're gonna have a Adam Sandler movie bracket. We're gonna go through and decide which one's, in our opinion, is gonna be the best Adam Sandler movie.
Basically, the rules are this. If no one's ever heard of a tournament bracket before on YouTube, we got 16 movies of Adam Sandy, The Sands, classics, legend, and we're going 1-on-1 with each of these movies for 8 rounds.
Yeah.
Whoever wins that round goes to the next round, and so on and so forth. It's round robin. Let's fucking get it, boys.
And every round is just gonna be an open discussion, and we're just gonna decide between us three which movies.
Even though we all have the same favorite topics
I don't
or
know
same
about
favorable.
Yeah, I don't know yet. We'll see.
I don't think
We'll see. We'll see going in, dude. I
Well,
think.
me and Devin, not really so much great. It's gonna be me and Devin debating it.
I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. We'll have to see. We'll get
All right,
into
Dev,
it.
kick it
Okay.
off. Who's the first round? Who's
Go
the
ahead,
first
Shawn
matchup?
Michaels.
All right, so we got the first matchup with the good one. Everyone knows this one. Click. Yeah.
Ew. Go
All
on.
right, and then yeah, that one didn't really get any praise there, but all right. And then we got for the second one versus Grown Ups.
Hell yeah.
All right, so everybody knows the movie Click. Basically, Adam Sandler gets a remote that controls time. You can stop it, fast forward, rewind, just do whatever he wants with time with this nice little remote. And there's also a life lesson in there, whatever.
Who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want
Typical
that?
Adam Sandler movies. And it's going up against Grown Ups, a flick about 5 older dudes going to a cabin and no one gets killed or fucked. It's a great movie for kids. Everybody's on Grown Ups. It's true. Nobody gets killed or fucked.
Does somebody?
Every time people go to cabins.
You make Click sound like it's.
I feel like you really put Grown Ups down.
Shitting on Grown Ups?
Yeah.
Okay, well, who y'all going for?
Ooh,
Okay.
On that one, I feel like Grown Ups has a better cast in it. You got Kevin James,
Yeah.
Chris Rock, Adam Sandler.
They killed it. They
Yeah.
killed it. Like, as a group,
David Spade, Rob Schneider. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know a movie where like a group killed it like Grown Ups. Like, that was a really
and-
funny movie.
And they added basketball in there. Like, come on.
Oh yeah, they did.
Come on.
Hey, I like
And
that.
the buzzer,
I mean,
Coach Buzzer.
If I had to vote for one, I'd put Grown Ups through just because of the cast. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't really
I'm
remember
with
too
you.
much about Grown Ups, but
What do you mean? Oh, I mean.
You just know it
what
was
do you-
probably funnier and better than Click.
yeah, exactly.
Probably.
Well, I feel like Click. I'm more of a funny guy, you know, and I feel like Click was probably more of a serious, had more of a serious undertone
message
to it. Yeah.
Message to
All
it,
I
yeah.
remember from Click was like, cause I saw it one time on TBS and like I skipped through that shit. It was like he had the remote and then he slapped his boss in the face or some shit and then he started it and the
David
boss started.
Hasselhoff.
Yeah, that was the Hoff. The motherfucker was like, "Ow, that hurt." I was like, "Okay, nice." I changed it real quick.
Wouldn't you like to do that though?
Right.
I would like to stop time.
Like if you
I
had a
would,
remote
exactly.
to stop time.
You know what I do though? I'd stop time.
So it's a good concept of a movie.
It's a good concept. Like I would
Just
stop
didn't-
time and
didn't
fuck a
hit.
whole bunch of bitches and get them all pregnant and then unstop time. And that's like 20 bitches with my baby at the same time, bro.
Yeah, and then you won't even
What
have to
would
tell
be-
anybody.
What would be the purpose of that? I don't
Cut-
understand.
cut that, Aaron.
Ruining people's lives.
I don't know. It's the fucking fantasy I always had. Shit. Cut that
Just
shit real quick.
impregnate 20 women at the exact same time. That's pretty specific there.
Dog, that's how would.
You got a
He's been
lot of
thinking
time to
about
think
this.
about
What
that.
do you think? Dog, you never thought about stopping time?
He's like crazy like 19 is not enough. I gotta get 20.
What would you do if you stopped time?
I would get rich, bro.
How would you get Robin Banks?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd rob a bank, but I would find if you can stop time, I'm sure you could find a way to.
You're gonna pickpocket people?
No, I'm not gonna. Not pickpocket people, but I'm not gonna. I don't know if I'd rob from. I don't know. That's a different.
Well, how
that's a
else would you
different
get money?
topic. I don't know.
There's no
work.
other way to get money.
I guess the
you
question
work
is-
while time is stopped. You're not on the fucking clock.
Yeah, I guess if the question is if you stop time, do people still breathe? And you know what? No. Let's get back on the bracket. We're chilling. We're going
Okay.
way too far. All right, Aaron, you give off the next round.
Okay. So what is everybody? What's everybody's?
Oh,
movie?
yeah.
Grown-ups.
Grown-ups going through.
Grown-ups.
Oh, grown-ups is going through.
Pencil that shit in, bro.
All right, we got grown-ups. Okay, so on to the next bracket. This one here is got 50 First Dates, where he falls in love with
Ugly bitch.
Hudson, I think.
Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore. Is it Drew Barrymore?
She got a pumpkin face, bro. That's Drew Barrymore.
What was that one dude from the
It was Drew
Goonies?
Barrymore. So, anyways, Drew Barrymore.
That kid-
She's in some sort of accident, and she
Oh, yeah, I
forgets.
know what you're talking
She forgets everything
The
that
see-through
happens
shirt.
like the day of.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they just keep going on a first date every day, basically, and then another undertone under that one also. What love always finds a way. Something like
Dude,
that.
Sailor
Something.
Moon.
Well, I mean, he kind of
Always got
forces
that,
that
like-
shit.
They always got some kind of message. Fucking, I hate it. But yeah, okay.
That's why you love him, though. You can relate.
When I was a kid, yeah. Fuck.
20 women.
I mean,
50 women now. Just like 50 first dates. Freeze them all. No, but and then the other one, 50 First Dates, is up against Mr. Deeds. And that is about a small town guy finds out that he has a family member that's super rich, and he dies and he leaves all the money to him. And so he just lives a crazy life of richness and another fucking message. And there's a bunch of shit going on that I forgot kind of, but I'm going to vote right now, Mr. Deeds. Over 50 First
Oh,
Dates?
yeah, I feel like this one's kind of an easy one.
Mr. Deeds, bro.
Mr. Deeds was a way better movie.
I don't know. I feel like if there was a female voice in here, they would probably like. I don't want to be that female voice.
You're going to be that
You're
female
gonna be
voice.
that female
I don't want to
voice.
be that female voice.
Channel it.
I like
Wow.
Mr. Deeds also. I think Mr. Deeds is the funnier, but like 50 First Dates, I mean, like that's also like a
I mean-
love movie. So like I'm not saying, I don't want to say it's better, but it's also a love movie. And I feel like more people would like 50 First Dates. Like a majority of people would.
But Mr. Deeds is a classic, dude. It's a classic.
When I'm voting these
I
in my
give-
head, I'm like thinking of the entire movie. Obviously the
Yeah.
funny part to me it outweighs. 'Cause I like funny movies more, but I get what you're saying. 50 First Dates, I watched that a lot when I was young. 50 First Dates many times.
I'm just saying, like 50 First Dates could like if you're going out, if you're having a date, you could watch that on a date. I feel like Mr. Deeds, it's not gonna set the mood or anything. I don't know. I just feel
Well,
like
you're trying to watch it.
which
with
one
the
do you like
girl,
more?
All right, I'm going with Mr. Deeds.
There we go.
Just trying to debate it.
Pencil that in.
Okay.
Pencil that in. The next one, okay, we got I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry versus Big Daddy. Now, I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry is one of probably the funniest Adam Sandler movie I've seen personally. Like
It was gold.
It was okay.
Yeah. It was good, dude. That was really good. They had everything.
I'm pretty
man.
sure they
had-
didn't like that movie. Didn't really make that much money either.
Maybe it didn't make much money, but like the comedy in it was great for me. The whole situation where he had to marry his best friend, I thought that was like a fresh, good idea. And then the icing on the cake, Jessica Biel was in that hoe.
Yeah. And
Grade A. You remember the scene I'm talking about. You know the scene. You know the scene. You know the scene.
No,
Right?
I know what you're talking about.
There you
where,
go.
Like she has to take her shirt off or whatever.
Nah, we won't speak on it.
Okay.
But yeah,
I thought,
The scene,
I thought that was the scene you were talking about.
it's the scene.
that's the scene. No, but that's okay. That's on Now Production Chuck and
But-
Larry versus
Versus the other movie that we have here, which is Big Daddy.
Yes, sir.
Which
That one's way better.
Which is an oldie classic. So like you've had
old.
you've
That's-
had a
that's
long time for this to
prime
like
Adam
sit with
Sandler.
you, and
I don't even remember that one to be honest.
That's
You don't remember
prime
that
Adam
one?
Sandler, bro.
that's where he learns he has a son. Comes from
I wipe my own ass.
Yeah.
I wipe my own ass.
I don't remember that. Is that the Scuba Steve one?
Yeah,
Yes.
yes,
See, that's
yes.
that's all I remember, dude. But I don't remember why it was funny. I just know people mention it all the time.
He was trying to raise a kid.
Yeah,
And,
like, this
like, it
kid
wasn't
just
even
shows up
his
at door
kid.
out of nowhere, and then he has to raise it.
But
he
who's
tries to
Steve?
adopt
Like
him.
his uncle?
No,
that molested
Scuba
him?
Steve.
Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve is a action figure that the kid likes,
Yeah.
and he like steps on Scuba Steve, and
okay.
then I'm saying it's like, "Damn you, Scuba Steve!"
And they're like, oh yeah, because Sandy got that way. Sandler, he got that way of saying shit. Damn you, Scuba Steve! Or that whatever the fuck, how he gets all crazy. Yeah, okay, it's coming back to me. They piss at McDonald's or some shit. Like they piss
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
coming back.
Out of that fancy restaurant.
I-
They didn't let him.
What y'all going for?
I have to go Big Daddy on this one.
I feel like I feel like Big Daddy is gonna be like a a classic car just gets better with age, you know. So I feel like Chuck and Larry can't really
Compete?
compete just off of that aspect because it hasn't been around as long.
I mean, it's been around long enough to like.
Yeah, but it has not been around as long as Big Daddy. Big Daddy was
It's an old
like
movie.
Yo, Big Daddy was on VHS, bro. Actually, a lot of these were on VHS. What am I saying?
Chuck and Larry wasn't on VHS.
Yeah,
I'm
Chuck
pretty
and Larry
sure that
was
one
on.
wasn't.
You're probably right. But I'm going 2 and 1. I mean, what am I saying? I'm not pronouncing
You like Chuck and Larry?
more than Big Daddy because I barely remember Big Daddy.
Cray likes that gay message, you know.
Yo, that gay message. Always
You got
clean out
something
your
against him?
trash.
I have nothing against gay people.
Always clean out your trash.
I'm just saying.
Do you have something
Cray
against
is-
gay messages though? Because I'm sure if we go through your phone, we'll have a whole bunch of gay messages on there.
The ones from you.
Look,
It's
dude,
a
that
weird
has nothing
ass-
to do with it, dude. I deleted my stuff, so I got no gay messages on my phone. They're all on yours.
Yo,
Hold
what is a gay message? Like, what do you say in a gay message?
Whoa.
No, I'm curious.
Are
Like,
you
what do
trying
you
to
say?
like message somebody?
I'm just trying to interrogate.
Do you want?
What do you say in a
Do
gay
you
message?
want like help trying to message somebody?
Sure. What do you say?
I don't know.
All right. Aaron, you ring off the next
All
two.
right. These ones, I actually like these both a lot.
Oh wait, so who goes through? Big Daddy, right?
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy for me.
Big Daddy.
Yeah, Big Daddy's through. Fucking. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so for these, we got Little Nicky. You know, it's a son of the devil, and he's brought to Earth to bring his dad back to life, and his brothers try to stop him.
Dude, I love that.
Because they want to
And-
take over hell.
Yeah, because they want to take over hell,
Remember
and
that.
it's a pretty funny movie because Little Nicky's weird. Sandy's pretty weird in that movie.
What is
Sandy killed it. Sandy killed
Little
it.
Yeah,
Nicky
he
likes
played the role really well.
Popeyes?
Yeah, Popeyes.
Chicken's the
Oh,
shit.
dude. So many quotes. Oh yeah,
Exactly, dude. That movie's got so many quotes in it. You can just...
we're all biased as fuck. But who's it going against?
Dude, the next one has got going up is going up against Meet the Zohan, which is gonna be a hard
This
one.
is all, yeah, this one's gonna be a
Because,
hard.
I mean, it's got a silly.
Not for me.
It's got a silly story to it, which I mean, I guess also
Don't
Little
mess with
Nicky
the
does.
Zohan?
but it
Yeah,
also
don't
has a
mess with the Zohan.
message. No,
Yeah, where he's like he's a assassin fighting against another assassin,
Yeah,
but
I
gets
remember.
tired of being an
and
assassin.
he's immortal though.
He gets killed off, but like fakes his own death so that
So
way
he
he can
can
go
live a normal
cut
life.
hair
Yeah.
in the United States.
I actually saw that recently. It came on TV. Yo, he smashed all the older Jersey
Oh,
moms
yeah,
in that
yeah.
movie too. That was sick. That was good. That was a good little movie. I remember
I
that
love
shit.
movie.
It's a good little movie. What was the message in that one?
Just to be
he falls in love at the end.
Be yourself
That-
and
What was the message?
be yourself
that
and
all
live
come
your own
together.
life.
We all come from
live the life you
different-
want to live.
Yeah, dude. Like,
think that was
yeah,
it,
exactly.
yeah.
Everybody coming together. Like, we're all humans, you know. But at the end, everybody comes together. You know, he finds his love.
really-
I think you're explaining all of
America?
his
Yeah.
movies.
That's all of his movies. But you hit them
Alright, guys,
all
we're
right
done
on
with-
the.
we're done with
you
this
hit them
list
right
now?
on the mic or on the dot.
Yeah. No, real talk though, Lil Nicky. Dude, so
Oh, I do got
many
Little
good
Nicky
parts.
too. I'm not gonna lie.
So
Got
many good
Little
parts.
Nicky.
Remember when they got the Chicago CD?
I feel like
and they
I
spun
feel
it
like
backwards? Like, I will kill you. Man. You remember that? Yo,
I feel
So
like
many good
I feel
parts.
like Little Nicky is also like one of those like Big Daddy, which is like has
Just
a
a
whole bunch of
classic, yeah.
just a whole bunch of classics,
That's-
and they've aged really nicely. You know,
So we're
there's
doing-
still you could watch that movie today and it'd still be
I
funny.
feel like if we watched it right now, we'd be
All right,
laughing.
we
We'd
can go
be
through and laugh. Yeah,
geeking our
exactly.
ass
The guy with the
As a matter
titties
of
on his
fact,
head. He's like, let me feel those.
Bro, like who's gonna go home tonight and watch an Adam Sandler movie now?
Dude, I wouldn't mind it.
Yo,
Right? Even though
I
I'm
feel like-
already.
I mean, now that we just talked about Little Nicky,
I
like
want
I
to
wanna go
watch
home and
Little
watch
Nicky.
that movie now.
I want to watch Little
yeah,
Nicky.
no, Lil Nicky for real. But I think Netflix has all of his shitty movies on.
Yeah.
Like they got the Cobbler.
I think they got Chuck and
oh
Larry.
yeah,
and fucking Jack and Jill. Like some of
Oh yeah, those
these
are
movies
dumb.
are not on the list, by the way, people.
Jack and Jill.
Remember that where it's like a twin sister,
They would not go
Oh,
far.
yeah,
on
yeah.
those.
dude. So yeah, exactly. Jack and Jill, exactly. It was trash. So many bad.
He
ones,
played
bro.
both the Jack and Jill.
Oh, you know what movie we left off here? I think was that movie like Rockstar?
Rockstar.
Oh, where they break into the radio station and they. Play,
Oh, no, that was Airheads. That was
Oh,
Airheads.
that was pretty funny, but that wasn't like a.
Yeah,
Rockstar
main
is the
character
one
Adam
where
Sandler.
the dude from the Lonely Island Boys. What's the main guy? The Rod from
Yeah, I know you're talking
Rod.
from 9-1 from the
Brooklyn 911 or something like that.
Yeah, Brooklyn 99.
Oh, what's
Brooklyn
his name?
Nine-Nine.
Andy Samberg.
Yeah,
Andy
Andy
Samberg,
Samberg.
yeah.
There you go. And what's his name was his dad? Adam Sandler was his dad.
But was he the main of that movie? Was he the main?
No,
guy?
I don't think he was the main.
Adam Sandler was Andy Samberg was in that movie.
Rockstar. I think he was the main guy.
Oh,
it was like
Rockstar. Oh,
it was like
Yeah.
about his life, right? Like a.
It was about them too. Like it was about like their relationship, kind of. You know what I'm saying?
I
Anyways,
never saw it.
Andy Samberg's already funny as it is too.
So Pencil and Lil Nicky, I think that's in agreement.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm sorry this list is going so easy. Fuck.
Well,
Maybe I should have randomized it up again.
Yeah.
It's about to get hard though.
Yeah,
It's about to get
the
hard for me.
second bracket is gonna be really bad. But all right. So the Uncut Gems, that's gonna be next on our
Who's
next
it
round. Uncut Gems, and have you seen the movie?
I haven't seen it. No.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain it to.
I'm still gonna vote on what I think. That
Well, I mean,
Wait, but who's
okay, so
going up against?
Uncut Gem. Oh, The Wedding Singer.
Okay.
You know, when Adam Sandler's a wedding singer.
Basically.
It's pretty good. But there's a good strong undertone to it where love prevails.
It's a love story. Uncut
Sandy's
Gems.
undertones.
Uncut Gems is more like a serious.
Yo, so what's it about? Like, just
Okay,
give
so
me like a quick.
Uncut Gems is about this gambling addict who keeps just any chance that he has to gamble, he basically gambles, and he wins a lot of money. Basically, he wins a lot of money at the end of it and just dies. Like he never gets to see his
when
money.
you put it like that,
But wasn't there a baddie in there? You're forgetting to tell me about
dude,
a baddie.
his wife.
That girl in there was like a baddie, right?
Yeah,
even-
his wife, bro.
She was a
He
baddie.
does not
bro.
like. Okay, now I know which movie we're gonna pick because you don't even. You sound like you've never seen it.
I've seen it. I just told you what happened.
But you
in
didn't tell me
movie.
about the
I've seen it.
baddie, bro. No, I've listened to other podcasts that talk about it, and like they always talk about this one girl that like stole the show. Apparently, I didn't see it. It's
I
like
don't
his
know.
wife.
He has a wife
Oh, and
and he has
Uncut
a
Gems.
girlfriend in there. So I don't
Maybe
know.
it's his girlfriend.
Adam Sandler gets it. in the
Adam
movie.
Sandler. Sandy is a goat, dog. He
He
be
is a
getting
goat.
it. He's a GOAT, dude.
Basically in this movie, he just keeps like buying more time so he can keep gambling,
Yeah,
and then
Buying more
yeah,
time?
Yeah, he's like
he tries to sell
Oh,
it.
so they're gonna kill him or some shit?
Yeah, well, like
They
they've been
end up doing
harassing him.
Yeah.
They were like harassing him and stuff, and he knows he's in a pickle, and he ends up pawning Kevin Garnett's championship ring, and then he has to go pick it back up, and he trades it in for a Knicks championship ring. And, like,
It all starts
it's
with.
it's just a big plot of
That sounds kinda cool.
gambling addiction, and then in the end, it doesn't pay off for him.
That sounds kind of cool.
I mean, it was a good movie.
Kevin Garnett's in the movie,
Yeah.
so that adds a lot of.
Yeah, it's got a lot of star
Realism?
power. It's got a lot of star power in there.
Yeah, but what about the
For real.
baddie? I'm just kidding.
I have no idea who.
All right, so look, I want to defend Wedding Singer, right? Wedding Singer,
Well,
in my opinion, was like his breakout movie. That was like one of his early movies
Yeah, I
after
guess.
SNL that like he blew up, and like it wasn't really super funny because he had like this kind of like I don't know if y'all remember it.
Well,
or
it's
not.
because it's got one of those like little lessons in there. You know, those little life lessons. Right? It can only
That
be
Sandy life
it can only
lesson.
be so funny
It was more or less
because there's still a seriousness to it. You know what I'm saying?
but he didn't. Well, he wasn't very funny in it, and that's kind of what holds me back from liking it super much a lot. But I never saw Uncut Gems, so I'm gonna vote for Uncut Gems because the baddie.
hell yeah, Uncut Gems.
Y'all going for Uncut Gems?
Uncut Gems is
I'm
a
going
better
Uncut
movie,
Gems,
dude.
bro. Baddies.
Dude, y'all are wrong on this one, dude. The Wedding Singer is definitely like an Adam Sandler classic, bro.
It's a classic, but like it's not one that
That movie
I
was
would
probably-
keep watching. I would rather keep watching
You know,
Uncut
what
Gems.
you know what it is?
You're forgetting the Wedding Singer though. It was,
Yeah,
it was
I've-
good.
I've
I feel
seen
like
it.
that
It's-
movie
I've seen it
came
more
out
than
before
one
you were
time.
even born, I think.
Probably.
That was-
I'm old
The
enough
Wedding
to
Singer's
watch
Singer's
it.
a good
so-
movie, and I'm actually sad to see that Uncut Gems is gonna beat out Wedding Singer.
You know what?
It
Go
really-
Uncut Gems, baddie.
Uncut-
Let's get it.
But that baddie though.
It was in 1998. Wedding Singer came out in 1998.
Well, that was when he was born, right?
Nope, he was born 1999.
Nigga, you young.
Nigga, you.
That movie's
stupid.
older than him, bro.
Jeez Louise.
All right.
Fucking a pot of cheese.
So, I mean, this next one's gonna be pretty easy for us, or for me at least. We got Billy Madison when he goes back to school, and anger management, or versus anger management, which I have never seen.
Okay, you can talk about either of those. I forgot them both.
Billy Madison.
I remember a little
Billy
bit.
Madison is a classic. I
I
feel
feel
like that's
yeah.
no debate.
I'm probably gonna go Billy just because I don't
It's
remember.
definitely,
Anger Management.
it's
Well,
definitely
yeah,
no
Billy
debate.
Madison's the classic one. That's the one where he has to go back to school.
But what was Anger Man? That was like he was fighting with the psychiatrist.
That was
or
with
some
I
shit?
think Jack Nicholson.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh yeah, and he stole his girlfriend. Okay, I remember that.
Yeah,
shit.
he made him go through all this stuff, but just to put him through, the
Yeah.
anger management treatment or whatever.
And he wasn't even really that angry. I think he just like kept fucking with him, right? Kind of deal. Or
Yeah, the other guy was like instigating him on purpose.
Yeah,
or stuff,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
he needed the anger management, if you ask me.
All right. So I mean, that's,
All right,
So-
Billy Madison, pass that motherfucker.
Yeah, that was a no
What do y'all
doubt. No.
think, Billy?
That was a no
yeah, I mean,
question.
yeah.
Okay.
Billy Madison. That one's got so many good movies in there.
Billy.
Another one of his classics.
Yo, I'm gonna introduce this one. I haven't done it yet.
All
All
right.
right, this one, the next one's bulletproof. Fucking okay. Yeah, these next two rounds are gonna be tough. All right,
I
this
haven't
one.
seen. It's gonna be easy. This round's gonna be easy for me. I haven't seen
hate you,
Bulletproof.
Aaron. This one is good. Bulletproof. You know, the movie with him and Damon Wayans, and he wasn't really the star, but Damon Wayans had to protect.
Co-star.
He was. They were like together, but D Wayans had to
The
protect
movie was
him.
about them
Yeah,
and like their journey.
and they're best friends and shit. They had to protect him because Adam Sandler betrayed Damon Wayans, and then he still had to protect him later on. It was it was a sick ass movie. Versus 8 Crazy Nights, which I watched multiple times. Cartoon Sandy the goat.
That's a technical foul.
Yeah, that's so many. Was that Adam Sandler
Yes.
voicing him? That was him, right?
Whitey.
Yeah,
was
yeah,
it?
Whitey
Yeah.
Bulge. Yo, that was a great movie, man. And it was
Even
sad, too.
even like the songs in it.
I don't even like musicals, but the songs.
even
in
the
it were
songs in
even-
it, like you
were
like
good.
listen to the songs, you be singing along to it, and it, just because it's funny too.
That's a good Christmas movie to watch.
Yeah.
Like, I could
Right.
watch that every Christmas.
Now I feel like
Happy Hanukkah.
now I feel like now I gotta decide tonight whether I'm gonna go home and watch 8 Crazy Nights or Little Nicky.
well, you're not
Well,
gonna
how
put
you gonna
Bulletproof up
find
there?
8 Crazy Nights?
All right,
Bro, you can find anything on the internet, bro.
let's take a step back. Bulletproof,
Whoa.
yo, Bulletproof on VHS, great. Okay, that was a good movie, dude.
Find
But
me
do
a-
you still
find
have
me a
VHS?
you still got a VHS player?
I think my grandparents do. They got one of those
I
dual
wouldn't doubt
things.
it.
Those
I
dual
wouldn't doubt it.
things.
Got that at antique auction.
Yeah.
So it's 8 Crazy Nights. No question.
Nah, I feel like we didn't really discuss that one too much.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, we were all talking high on 8 Crazy Nights.
but-
Like we couldn't say nothing bad
Look,
about
the thing
it.
about Bulletproof is it was more like a traditional movie, like a buddy movie type deal. When 8
Yeah.
Crazy Nights were really that shit really like actually
It was
rock-
different, bro. Like
It was
was
different.
Like
Another
especially-
message.
I feel like for that time,
a
like
different message.
Yeah, there was a message in there too.
There's always a message.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
but-
wasn't a message in Bulletproof.
The Bulletproof.
Well, he wasn't the star in that one.
Yeah, co-star.
He was a
yeah, I'm
co-star.
sure. I'm
Yeah, he
sure
was a
there was a
co-star.
message of like friendships always last, or something like that.
Black and white can come together to work together. You know, that was the time when a bunch of black and white type movies came out back in the early 2000 type shit. 1998. Aaron wouldn't know, he wasn't born then.
That was for.
I didn't wanna be born
He was probably alive for Bulletproof.
Okay, so let's vote. Okay, Aaron, what you got?
8 Crazy Nights, no question.
8 Crazy Nights. It's got to be.
8 Crazy
Fuck.
Nights it is.
I don't want Bulletproof to lose, though. Hey, Crazy Nights.
I don't want the Wedding Singer to lose. I thought the Wedding Singer was better.
You thought it was
than-
gonna rock? The Wedding Singer was gonna rock for a
I
minute?
thought it was going to get further than that. I didn't think it was going to get. I don't know if it was going to get past the next round, but
Bro,
I thought it was going to get further than the first.
you're for like the female voice, okay?
Huh?
Whether you don't
What
like
is
it or
it?
not,
The
whether
Wedding
you
Singer
don't
is
like
good
it or not,
Look,
like the
do we
way
need a female
you're
voice?
talking.
We need a female voice.
Cray, look, I just want to point this out. Cray voted for Uncut Gems and didn't even watch the movie. Okay, I just want to point that
Well,
out.
he
Oh,
pointed
was it
out.
Cray, have you at least seen The Wedding Singer?
I have.
He pointed out.
Okay,
He
so,
pointed
like-
out Uncut Gems. Baddie. So
Yo, neither of those were gonna. Okay, I don't know. We'll find out soon. All right, the last one. Happy Gilmore. Fucking probably his
yeah,
best
this one's
movie
gonna be hard.
of all
This
time.
one's gonna be
For
hard.
me, Against the Longest Yard. Probably his best movie of all time. I can't decide. Happy Gilmore, Longest Yard.
It's
I'll go. I'll tell Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore's about him. He's not retarded, but you think he is. But like, he's helping out his cute little grandma who can never do
He
anything
plays
wrong.
a classic Adam Sandler role,
Yeah.
That
someone
is
who's
the
not too
classic.
bright, someone who's not too bright.
And angry a lot. He was
Yeah.
angrier in that movie than Anger Management. Like he killed that movie.
Even 8 Crazy Nights, he played that role. 8 Crazy
did.
Nights, he was.
He did. That was he did. You're right.
That's his role. He's not too smart, and he's
He's Adam Sandler.
And we
He's Adam Sandler, the
we
Adam
can't
Sandler
forget he got with the mom from Modern Family in that movie too. That mom from Modern Family,
and Happy Gilmore.
yeah, she was the one.
That's the
girl.
mom?
Uh-huh.
Dude, no.
Betty. That was her.
Back then she was. Back then she was
Yo, but that's Happy Gilmore. Dev.
Oh, what's
You wanna explain?
Yeah,
Longest
the other
Yard
one's
is a
Longest
freaking
Yard,
classic,
which is a
dude.
good one, dude. Courtney, in that one, he was banging Courtney Fox. All right.
That was Courtney. I don't even remember
Yeah,
who that is.
the one
Yeah.
from Friends.
Yeah, he was with Courtney
Oh
Fox.
yeah, she was a little baddie.
Dude, she
Alright.
she
Yeah,
got a
but
little
anyway, so he
hourglass
goes
figure
to-
to her.
He goes to prison for shaving points, and then they end up making a football
No, he
team
goes to
with all
prison.
the inmates.
He doesn't go to prison for shaving points. He goes to prison for drinking.
Oh yeah,
and
they do,
driving.
for drinking while driving and hitting.
And remember, he flicked off the cameras and like, baby, fuck you or some shit.
Yeah, I didn't spill my beer.
and the gay guy was like, what do you
I think
say?
I love him.
Yeah, I think I love him. Dude, oh
That shit
my
was
god.
funny.
And what else
Yeah,
happened?
so he goes to prison. They make him play football on a football team, and he recruits people, and they play against the guards, and they end up beating the guards.
The Longest
So
Yard had a
many
lot
memories.
more celebrities in it too.
Yeah,
Like
Chris Rock was in that
one
movie. The
stacked.
guy from
Michael
the,
Irvin.
Burt Reynolds, the guy from
yeah,
the
the
first
Burt-
Longest Yard.
Yeah.
They had a lot of
Was in there.
WWE rep players in there.
Yeah, the
Goldberg.
Great Khali was in there.
Dude, that was such a good
Goldberg,
movie,
Steve Austin, Kevin Nash
Kevin
was
Nash.
in there.
Kevin Nash was in there?
You also had Joey Diaz.
Yeah, he was the one of the guards.
Kevin Nash.
Yeah, he was one of the guards.
Yeah,
he was the
Kevin
one where
Nash.
they
Oh, I'm
gave the
Big Nasty.
the pills to.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
make
yeah.
him
He was taking
cry and stuff.
steroids.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
Steve Nash. I don't know why.
Steve Nash,
The
basketball
player. No, that was dude. I haven't seen him. Like, that movie put a lot of stars in it, like Grown Ups did, but way better. And like it all came
Longest
together.
Yard made way more money too.
How much did it make?
Shit, a
Check
lot.
that out real quick. Check that
You
out.
can't
real
just
quick.
say that and not even know how much
check
money
that.
they both made.
And you know what's a good thing about that movie? They actually a lot of football movies, like some movies that have football.
And to be honest, bro, Happy Gilmore came out. Not Happy, what were we talking about?
Happy Gilmore versus Longest Yard.
Oh, because Happy Gilmore came out like a long time ago.
Yo, let me get
Okay,
this off. Let
so-
me get this off though. Longest Yard. The thing about it good was that a lot of football movies they don't focus on the football. You know what I mean? They focus on like the talking, and then maybe they have a game that'll cut through. Like remember the Titans?
Yeah.
They showed a few plays. That fucking movie, man, Longest Yard, had a whole game in it, bro, and you actually got to watch football. Like it was, dude. Yeah, whoop, whoop.
Chris
No, give me your
Berman,
wallet.
yeah.
Dude, that was so good. The baby face guy up next to
Alright,
him.
But it made
That was funny,
100.
I like that.
it ma- I love little Michael.
No, that was another guy, but,
Alright, but it made 190.3 million.
how much did it cost to make?
No, I mean just go through box office. Don't even. How much did Happy Gilmore? But Happy Gilmore, I'm sure like the movie
Happy
didn't
Gilmore
cost as much.
made 41.2 million.
Yeah,
But like, how much did it cost to make the movie? That's what I'm saying. I would
but I
see
feel
how
like
much it
I
made.
feel
12
like back
million.
then
It made it cost 12 million to make the movie.
Damn.
Yeah, but I feel like if Happy Gilmore would have come out when Longest Yard came out, the money would be like,
Yeah,
more because I
you're
feel
right.
like inflation.
You're right.
But that's
No,
like
with
that's
you're
a
right.
lot more money compared from 42 to 190 million.
Well, but when did Happy Gilmore come out? Because if it came out in the 90s, which I think it did, $1 million is a lot of money in the
Yeah,
90s.
in the 90s,
compared to now. $1 million, everybody has fucking $1 million now.
Yeah, we got $1 million.
Yeah, I'm sure from this podcast. Call us up for ads.
It came out in
those like
1996.
insult those like buttons into the comments. That's it.
It came out in 1996.
Exactly.
Dude.
Oh, that's one of his first movies. And
$1 million.
that came
is a
out before
lot.
Wedding Singer.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's
his
the one that
starting
made
off
him.
movie,
Probably.
yeah.
War
that,
Dog.
that's the one, bro. That started him. It probably didn't start him off like his career, but that was
That
like,
was one of the first ones. That and Billy Madison were like one of the, like people knew him for, you know.
So
those
Happy
ones.
Happy Gilmore won.
I gotta put what was the other one?
Longest
Happy
Yard.
Gilmore.
I like Longest Yard.
I gotta
better.
put Happy Gilmore in just because it's more of a.
Longest Yard. I
What do you
got Longest
in?
Yard. I
You
got Longest Yard. Yeah.
So it's our first tie.
I like football, dude, but like
It's
Happy
more
Gilmore
than just a
is
football
more of
movie
a-
though.
yeah, I
It's
know,
a funny.
but
It's hilarious.
so is
Chris Rock is in it too.
So is Happy Gilmore. Though.
So it's our first tie, and it's coming down the wire. Aaron got Longest Yard. Dev got Happy Gilmore.
Chris is happy he can have a tiebreaker here.
I am happy, but I'm not happy too, because I really these were my two. Like I wish these two battled the finals. Oh fuck, man!
I know these These are the ones. These two movies are the ones that I would picture
For me,
in the finals.
For me, anyways.
Yeah, no.
And then they matched up first round.
I don't think for me.
Okay. I'm gonna choose this vote off of just.
Don't pick the wrong Cray. I'll
I'm
fuck
gonna
you
choose
up.
this vote off of just like my pure love for the movie, and because I've seen it
Oh, it's Happy Gilmore, dude.
thousands
It's
times.
fucking
It's the
Happy
longest
Gilmore.
heard.
It's
Happy Gilmore.
It's Happy Gilmore.
Gotta go Gilly.
It's a classic, dude.
It's a classic.
It's a classic.
I
but
feel like if The Longest Yard was as old as that, it would have aged just like the
Like
other ones that have
fine
aged
wine.
pretty. Yeah, have aged well. I feel like that one would age as well, also. But it's just it hasn't had as much time to age that well.
It's
Okay.
had 15 years.
I know, but it hasn't had 90 since '96.
Well, it never will have as more than Happy
Exactly,
Gilmore.
but
But
like-
also, like in the '90s too, the movies they made seemed like simpler but really good. Like Little Nicky, it didn't seem crazy graphics and shit. Even Hell looked kind of stupid, but it was just like it's simpler. Nowadays, everything got so much CG
Yeah.
and whatever. So it's watching it later might be kind of cringy.
all nowadays like fiction stuff, fiction movies. It just doesn't even look real.
It's hard to watch again
Yeah.
too. Like I tried watching fucking the Marvel, the last one,
The Avengers.
the last one, Endgame again. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Some
I've
of
seen
it
all
was
this shit.
definitely cringe.
I already watching it twice. Watching the first
Yeah.
time, I was hyped.
It was
as
bad.
fuck.
Yeah, it was
But
bad.
again, I was like, ah. Yeah. Anyways, Happy Gilmore. Got to move on. Okay, let's run through this list now.
All right.
We kind of already talked about everything, so let's run through it.
So second round, we have we have Grown Ups versus Mr. Deeds. Let's just start there.
Okay. Right off the top of my head, fuck. That's
This
pretty
one's
tough.
not. This one's
This one's not a hard one.
What?
This
The,
one's not
the
a hard
last round that had Mr. Deeds in it was harder
Yeah.
than this one.
Who you got?
one. Mr. Deeds.
Mr. Deeds.
Okay,
That's
well, my vote doesn't
No
matter.
question.
I'm not gonna vote.
It's no question.
I'm not gonna vote.
No, dude, our audience wants to hear your stupid opinion.
I'm not gonna vote. I'm not gonna vote. No, fuck Grown Ups. I'd probably go Grown Ups just because it's funnier. That's what I'm going.
Funnier?
Off of. Yeah, that's what I'm going off of.
Funnier.
Fuck his messages.
Because it has
Go next
what do you mean
one.
funny?
because it has more comedians
Grown Ups
in
was
it.
funnier than Mr. Deeds.
What do you mean?
No, it was
it's
funnier.
not funnier.
Dude, you don't remember the
Cray,
little,
look at me. Look at me. Look at me in my eyes.
I'm looking at you in your eyes.
It's not
Cray,
funnier.
Look at him while you talk to me. Now talk to him while you look at me.
Look, Aaron, you're a piece of shit. No, dude, you don't remember the little guy at the pool when the girls were sunbathing and he's like trying to look all sexy and hot and shit, and they're like, "Hey, come here," and he's like, "Hey, girl, what you doing?"
It's got your thumb, eh?
Yeah, that's what you doing. You don't know. That shit was so funny, man. Like I remember shit.
it is a
You don't
classic.
remember that
It is a
dude from
classic,
Grandma
but-
when
From who?
that guy
From Deeds.
yeah, Mr. Deeds when he goes and talks to the reporter or whatever, and the guy that the lead star of Grandma's Boy, he's just in there like soaping his ass. He's like, "Can you stop soaping your ass, please?"
I don't remember that, but I do remember him being in the movie. That the Grandma's Boy, bro, that's a classic too. We're gonna have to do
Yeah.
like a bracket of classic movies eventually.
Just like what we think.
yeah.
If we get some good response off of this one.
But all right. So the second one or the second round is Big Daddy versus Little Nicky. This one is hard. This
Easy
one's a
as
tough
fuck.
one. This
Little
one is a
Nicky,
tough-
pencil me
I'm
in.
gonna have to go Little Nicky, but you're gonna have to explain your answer.
Cause Big Daddy was trash. I didn't even vote for her last one.
Okay. That's true.
So that's a good. That's a good.
Who you choose, Ev?
I'd have to go with.
I want you to
I wanna-
choose.
Dude, like I'm a dad,
I
okay, so
know.
I can relate to being a big daddy because that's what they call me. You know what I'm saying?
I've never heard anybody call you that.
No, I'm just kidding. I gotta go with Little Nicky.
Hell yeah.
It just the comedy in there was more.
Hell
It was
yeah.
funnier
Yeah.
because it's more of
More
a
funny to you.
fiction.
'cause,
Yeah.
It took
in like
over Big
in
Daddy.
like having a child go to like CPS. Like there's, I mean, it's kind of funny, but at the same time, there's still
A message.
I'm not trying to say a message, but like it's also serious.
It's
you know?
almost
Yeah,
too
it's
messagey,
a-
right because like
Too messagey.
and then
You can never have too much Adam Sandler though.
Sandy's good.
you know, in Big Daddy, like when they take away the kids, like you actually feel, like, oh man, they just
Did you know?
I don't want to feel sad in my movies.
exactly.
Too
And
much.
like,
Too much.
and like Little Nicky, you're like, if anything were sad to really happen, you're like, oh yeah, this is like totally fictional. Here comes what's his name,
Yo, remember
biting
the
the head off of
basketball?
a bat.
Remember the
Ozzy
basketball
Ozzy
part?
Osbourne,
Osbourne.
Remember the basketball part? And like the ref was like, "Get that shit out of here!" Dude, Little Nicky, bro.
Okay.
All right,
All
pencil
right,
that in.
This next round, we got Uncut Gems versus Billy Madison. I
Okay.
feel like this one's kind of a no-brainer too, because Billy Madison is also another classic.
So you going Billy?
I'm gonna have to go Billy
You
Madison.
going Billy?
Even though there's a bad in Uncut Gems,
But you going Billy?
I'm gonna have to go Billy Madison.
I'll go next because I always go last.
I feel like this is gonna be a no-brainer. Yeah, we're gonna have a 2-1.
I'm going
How
uncut.
bad is that baddie, Craig?
I'm going uncut.
Yeah,
I'm sticking to my baddie integrity.
But you don't even know who that baddie is.
I seen her before. I looked her up. She bad. she a baddie.
That's how you know
She
she's bad.
reminds me of beep.
Nice.
Are you talking about Elon Musk's son?
What?
Nah. I'm talking about this girl from my high school, but I didn't want to say her name, so I just already beat myself.
This one got to go with Uncut Gems.
Are you serious?
Uncutty?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, like, really?
Dude, it's one of the classic Adam
Pencil
Sandler.
that in. Fuck.
Look,
That one's a no
I feel like
bro.
Uncut Gems wouldn't even be as big as it is now if Billy Madison didn't pave the way for Adam Sandler. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
I mean,
You're right.
Adam Sandler, even with him not doing Billy Madison, he did all
Yeah,
these
but
other movies.
Yeah,
and he
I mean,
paid him.
yeah, but Billy Madison was one of his like stepping blocks, bro. One of the things that made him
It was.
Adam Sandler. Like that role that he plays in Billy Madison
bro,
is
Happy
like a
Gilmore
perfect.
made Adam Sandler.
They're
movies.
they're kind of like almost the same role, bro.
Like when I
mean,
think of
like
Happy Gilmore, I think of Billy Madison too, just because like those
exactly
were the
they
same
play basically the same character.
And what movies put two name like the whole name of the movie?
I wonder why people like play the same characters in each movie that they play.
Well, if it works,
Well, that was early shit though. Who does that
but
now?
he still does it. I mean, not in Uncut Gems, but like
he didn't play the exact
Well,
same
no.
character because
Yeah,
I feel
'cause
like
even in
he's
Grown Ups, he's
older now.
different. Yeah.
So like he doesn't play as much as like
he
the
doesn't seem more energized and
Can
Yeah,
we be
exactly.
real though? His Netflix movies are trash. Can we all
like
just get that
Cobbler.
off?
Yeah,
Can
like
you all just get that off real quick?
have
Did
you
he
seen
have
his,
any good Netflix movies?
Didn't he come out with one where like he was like a spy? Or, no, he wasn't a
No.
spy, but he was.
They brought him on to be a spy. I saw that one.
Have you seen that
Trash.
one with him and Jennifer Aniston?
That's what I'm trying to talk about. But
That's the one.
I forgot what it was about.
That's the one. It was
Jennifer
ass.
Aniston's bad.
She's
You just brought that up just to talk about Jennifer Aniston.
Yo, in We're the
You're the
Millers.
one who brought it up.
In We're the Millers, you see that movie?
This
She
is
was
off
bad in
topic.
that
This
movie.
is off
Oh,
topic. This is off-
Yeah.
Yo, I'm off on a tangent. I can explain it. All right, get it.
Okay.
So pencil that in.
All right, I
Who
got
won
Billy
again?
Madison
Billy
on that
Madison.
one.
Okay. Fuck. So
All
that's Billy's in the quarterfinals.
This
Billy?
this next
Yeah.
one's gonna be.
Uh,
This next one would probably be more in my finals.
okay,
This
so
one- I would like this one to be in the
Who,
next
who are they? I
bracket.
forgot.
Yeah, we still got
got
one more.
8 Crazy
And
Nights
yeah.
versus Happy Gilmore.
8 Crazy versus Happy Gilmore.
I think for me, I'd have to go with 8 Crazy Nights.
Really? Hold on, explain
That's
yourself
tough.
for that.
That's tough.
Because
Explain.
Happy Gilmore is what made Adam Sandler who he is.
It did, bro. But for me, just
I feel like that's more in your like whenever you were growing up. That movie came out whenever you have more connection to that movie
'Cause it
that's
came out
whenever
when I
you were,
was-
yeah, when you were growing up.
yeah, the other one only came out when I was like 1. So,
But it's a classic.
but it is an Adam Sandler classic. But I just think 8 Crazy Nights is just a funnier movie. I mean, just like the whole. Like, because it's cartoon, so like in fiction they can do whatever they want. I know the other one
Yeah.
was fiction too, but like it was cartoons. You know, they can do. He could really do whatever he wanted in that movie. I felt like, and Happy Gilmore, not Happy Gilmore. It's Billy Madison. He just kind of plays the same role. That he
This
always
is a
took, I
safe
guess.
place. This is a safe place, so you can say any opinions you want to say.
And I am.
Even if they're wrong, Happy Gilmore, pencil me in, bro. Happy versus 8
Why?
Crazy.
Why?
Because, I don't know. Dude, I used to literally take Happy Gilmore, the VHS movie. I'm going to keep bringing up the VHS.
You have the VHS?
I don't
still?
have the VHS anymore. But I would take it.
I'm talking about like you still have the VHS movie,
No,
like the tape.
Maybe my grandma does, maybe. I take it, play it, the whole thing, take it out, put it in that shitty VHS recorder thing where you clap it down and
Wouldn't you
rewind.
have to rewind it all the way?
Yeah,
before you
I
play it?
rewind it.
Aaron
Oh
doesn't
my
remember about that
gosh.
stuff, dude.
Bro, I watched movies on it.
Maybe. Maybe Pokemon 2000.
No. This is a whole different thing, bro. You got to put it. This is back in the day when the
Yeah.
VCR didn't rewind it for you.
Yeah, you had to hold
take
the
it out
thing.
of the VCR.
And you press it
You
down.
played it. Then you put it in a little thing that rewinds it. And
rewinds the tapes.
Yeah,
or the
exactly.
little-
And then you put that motherfucker back in the VCR.
Uh-huh.
The hell yeah,
That's
let's
what I would.
go.
That's what I would do with Happy Gilmore. I'd watch it, rewind it, put it in again because I love that movie so much from start to finish, bro. Everything,
I'm thinking
everything.
So VCR is completely different from VHS. Okay.
Anyways,
I totally had that.
who do
mixed
you
up.
think?
This one's gonna be hard. 8 Crazy Nights was a really good movie. I also watched it around.
Also, he wasn't alive for Happy
Happy Gilmore. Yeah, but I've probably watched Happy Gilmore more than 8 Crazy Nights because 8 Crazy Nights for me is kind of hard to find on like.
But which one do you think is a
Anywhere.
better movie?
But
Guess what? I think Happy Gilmore's a better movie than 8 Crazy Nights. I didn't get to that.
I think
might-
if I were to watch both movies, I think I would laugh more at 8 Crazy Nights than I would.
yeah, I think I might have to go 8 Crazy Nights because Whitey just sells it for me, dude.
I'm turning my mic off. I'm done.
That's a technical foul. He just does it, dude.
A.
And it's freaking Whitey's like
Yeah, Whitey
His
made
sister.
that movie. Not even Adam Sandler.
But to be
Whitey
honest,
made that
like
movie.
I don't see a lot of memes about like Adam Sandler movies, but I still see memes about
8 Crazy Nights?
no, not about 8 Crazy Nights. I'd see a meme where that one guy tells off. Nope, wrong movie. I was going with Happy Gilmore. Nah,
Edit
I
all
was
of
going,
that.
I was going with Billy Madison, not Happy Gilmore.
Edit
Okay.
all of that.
we are going Final Four.
Quarterfinals.
Just want to say congratulations to all these movies for making it to our finals.
Yeah. Good job, movies, for doing your part, you know?
Just a round of applause, everybody.
Yeah, fuck.
It's not me beating my meat.
Hey, read them off, boy.
All right,
Yo, cut that. I
this
like
one.
Boy,
that. Yeah, read them off, boy.
the boy.
There's this guy on my job who doesn't speak much English, so he all the time he goes, "Hey, boy, come here, boy."
Does he know your name?
Yeah, he knows my name, boy. The motherfucker.
How much older is he than
He's like
they call
probably
him boy?
like
Like 40
almost
something?
He's probably almost 50. This old motherfucker. He's
Oh,
like,
that's probably why he's calling you boy.
Boy.
Too.
What's up, boy?
I don't like. Maybe it's some racist shit, low key. Like, hey, boy, you know, but I don't know.
Can he call you black boy?
No, maybe real quick, like, hey, boy, like, boy. No, he's like got a real high pitched voice, so it's like, hey, boy.
He's got your doing it.
Yeah, no, he's from Belize, so hey, man, in Belize, you know. All right, yo, let's get the quarter.
I think this one's gonna be kind of easy too. We got Mr. Deeds versus Little Nicky. This one's gonna be easy.
How did
I
Mr.
think-
Deeds make it to the quarterfinals?
Bro, Mr. Deeds did not have
Good movie.
Yo,
Mr.
Mr.
Deeds had a
Deeds
pretty
snuck
easy
in,
path.
bro. They
Mr. Deeds
snuck
had a
in.
pretty
Yeah,
easy path.
They did.
Mr. Deeds is also a good movie.
It is a good movie, but it
You
had
vote for Mr. Deeds?
it had the easiest path.
I don't know about that, dude.
Oh, fuck. Who was it again? Mr. Deeds and who?
Little
Nicky.
Nicky. This one's a
Dude, Lil Nicky.
no question.
You got Lil Nicky too?
Little Nicky.
Hands down, it's Little Nicky. But hey, Mr. Deeds is still a good movie. I just want to give a shout out to Mr. Deeds because it's still a good movie. All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
who was the
shout out.
girl in that movie?
Shout out to the
I don't know. I
shout-out.
don't know what actress it was.
And
must
Mr.
not have been a
Deeds, she was a blonde. No, she wasn't. She went brown hair.
She
or
must
black
not have-
hair.
She was
She
a
must not have
reporter.
been a baddie.
You know,
Yeah, she was a reporter.
she lived in like West Chestertonville.
She was Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Don't
So,
make me question.
Nicky's in the finals. Hell yeah. Who was the
All
next
right.
one?
Let's go Billy Madison versus 8 Crazy Nights.
Billy.
Billy Madison.
Versus 8 Crazy.
Yo, Doyle
rules.
Yeah, that's another thing.
They go off a fucking cliff.
I don't remember much from that movie, bro, but yeah, I remember that shit. And it was like somebody who had like a hit list at the end of the movie, and like he scratched his name off.
Oh
wherever
yeah,
he said some
yeah.
nice shit.
And then put on lipstick and whatever.
Yeah,
That was a dude from Mr. Deeds.
He's also
where he had
Crazy
like, the
Eyes.
Crazy Eyes. Yeah, Crazy Eyes.
that's another thing about Adam Sandler.
You get Oreo pizza.
He's always got the same people as movies. And I love
Bro.
it. I
Yeah,
love it,
because
bro.
he likes to work with the same people, dude.
I love it, man.
It makes money.
I just wish he had some black friends. Anyways, so it's
All right.
8 Crazy versus
Billy Madison.
fuck man. I don't want 8 Crazy because they took away my best. So I'm going 8 Crazy.
You
I'm
want
going
8 Crazy?
Yeah.
Over Billy?
Then Billy Madison, because I don't remember much of it to be
Oh,
honest.
okay.
8 Crazy, I watched that on repeat a lot, especially
Alright.
in Christmas time.
Hanukkah.
For me, it was Christmas time.
If I were to put both of them side by side, watch one and watch the other one, 8 Crazy Nights would be funnier.
You're carrying that all
Okay.
the way, aren't you?
Ah, dude.
Yeah. Devin's going 8. Yeah, he's going
He's
all the
going
way.
in on 8 Crazy.
He put all
Dude,
his
it was
money
a
on
funny
8 Crazy.
cartoons.
Funny movie, dude. All right. I was going through a rough time in my childhood, so I really held on to that movie.
What was the rough time? The Damien getting stabbed with the bike, that was rough for you?
8 Crazy Nights was there. Nobody
Living
else
in,
was.
dude, you don't know what it's like in my cul-de-sac, all right?
In your cul-de-sac. I was in your cul-de-sac, bro.
I lived in the same house as you.
The only one that was up there was that guy who there always rode the bike and wanted to rub Damien's back. That's the only bad part of the
I forgot
cul-de-sac.
what his name was. Yeah.
What the?
Oh yeah, by the way, audience of fans, Damien's still out on vacation, parentheses. He'll be back though, don't worry. But who you got, Aaron, in that vote? It doesn't matter.
Billy Madison
It
versus
doesn't
8
matter
Crazy
what you
Nights.
say. It doesn't matter what you say. What do you got?
Whoa, Craig. Fuck you.
Sorry.
No, honestly, I've seen Billy Madison more, and I like the content It's more
than A Crazy.
Yeah, I think it's funnier. I can relate to it more. Because like whenever I was younger.
It's your brother, bro.
So like
you weren't even born. I'm just kidding.
So like when I say this here,
when I was younger, I want you to not even relate to it more.
When I say this, I want you to not even crack a smile, okay?
Look at me. Go ahead.
It's a technical foul.
You smile, dog.
It's not a smile.
Look at you right now, dude. Look at you right now.
This is because you are calling me out.
Say something. Say something from Billy Madison. That I haven't
say something nice, about Billy.
Say something.
No, say a line from Billy Madison. You got any quotes on that one?
I remember him seeing the penguin.
Oh.
And then going to school and then fucking
but do you have
throwing dodgeballs at little kids.
But do you have any quotes from that one? Like, is there any
quotes?
Yeah, like something that he would have said.
Oh, Doyle rules.
No, that's what he didn't even say that. He doesn't even say that. The other
okay, all right.
He doesn't say that. You can't use that one though. Any of the quote from dude, put your phone down.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like you can remember that's a technical foul, but you can't even remember a quote from Billy Madison.
Quote memes from movies make the movie better.
But I feel like I remember more scenes from Billy Madison than 8 Crazy Nights.
All right. Okay, finals.
Like the spelling bee, the whole
movie. Okay, whatever.
Finals. Let's take care of this, boys. Who's in the finals, Aaron?
This is it right here. This is for all the marbles. And if you lose,
this is probably not going to be a popular tournament.
Not really.
Somehow somehow they make it through, and that's what makes it fun. You know, people get pissy. They'll leave comments. Hey, make sure you insult the like button in the comments.
Yeah, tell us what you guys think. Like who y'all would
give us ideas on what topics we should do next.
Yeah. I like this tournament bracket. You know, we had some good points in there. Shit was funny too.
Next time we just need to do overall movies, not just
No, I just think that y'all's opinions don't really matter.
Oh my god! All right, what's the finals?
He's so selfish.
Let's finish it up for the people.
I mean, to be honest, bro, this is my finals right here. Yeah, these two movies.
What are they? I forgot.
Little Nicky versus 8 Crazy Nights.
Oh yeah. That's a good finals.
I feel like this is a no-brainer, though.
That's a good finals.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of people would have like either Billy Madison or Happy Gilmore in their finals.
They would have.
I don't think. Yeah,
I would have had Billy Madison in mine.
Nah, fuck Billy.
Over 8 Crazy Nights.
Billy. Okay, so Nicky versus 8 Crazy. You want to ring off something, Aaron?
Little Nicky is more.
I gotta think about this.
Is more funny to me. 8 Crazy Nights is a cartoon. I don't really. I mean,
fucking jaded ass.
Sure, technical foul. That's funny.
A cartoon. What you don't like? When you watch Naruto, you didn't think that was cool?
Naruto's not funny. It's more serious fighting.
Anime,
it's badass. It's anime, dude, not a cartoon.
I'm just trying to use that as an example.
And 8 Crazy Nights,
anime.
8 Crazy Nights is a musical too, not just a movie. Which I don't really.
Does that take away points from it?
Yeah, because I don't.
You don't like when they were singing about the 3 titty girl at the end of the movie? Remember?
Bro,
Yeah,
that's part of like what was kind of funny about it. The songs were funny in there too.
They were funny, but like I don't like musicals, dude. It'll put me to sleep.
So you're going Nick?
8 Crazy Nights not gonna put you to sleep.
Yeah. I fall into.
So you're gonna let you think 8 Crazy Nights, which made it to the finals, which you put through like the first 2 rounds.
Yeah,
gonna put you to sleep if you watch it. So you're saying
I didn't want it to make it to the finals. I didn't want it to make it to the finals.
I'm just clarifying that point.
That's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah. So basically, the only one who got a good finals.
I mean, Adam Sandler's funny, but like
I like the finals. It's a good finals. I wish Happy was up there.
These are my finals, though. These are my 2, so it's whatever.
It'd be harder if Happy Gilmore was up there. Hey, next time we do a tournament bracket, we should like write down like just for us who we think would be in the finals, and then if we make it, we show the paper. That'd be kind of sick.
That would be nice.
I don't know. Okay. Anyways,
so the final round, Little Nicky versus
I already had Little Nicky.
He got Nick.
I already got Little Nicky.
I'll go next. That way you can be okay.
Well, I feel like Devin's going to go 8 Crazy Nights, so you're going to be the deal breaker.
You're going to go 8 Crazy Nights?
There's no question he's going to go 8 Crazy Nights. He has sentimental value to
Let's let this man talk. Who you going for?
He's having hard times.
Who you going for?
Dude, I feel like now I'm on the spot here, all right?
Question, bro.
Just think about
There's no question.
Think about like, okay, let's take a point. Okay. Nicky has got the end of after the credits, there's a POD single on it. You remember that shit? Maybe you guys don't remember that shit.
Oh, no. I don't.
At the very end of the credits, it was a POD. Like, this is school. School of hard knocks. Get ready to rock. Ready to rock. Are you ready to rock? You remember that? After the credits. Y'all didn't watch after the credits? Holy fuck. I was doing that shit before Marvel.
All right, so I'll just choose 8 Crazy Nights.
Yeah, everybody knew he was
choose
gonna.
8 Crazy
But
Nights.
are you going 8 Crazy? Like, you want that?
I'll go 8
You
Crazy
hey,
Nights.
hey,
You would choose 8 Crazy over Nikki.
are you sure, Devin? You positive? Are you gonna make Cray really pick right now?
I feel like it adds more suspense if I just go 8 Crazy Nights. And plus, I really like that movie. It's
a good movie.
It's a pretty funny movie.
It's a good movie.
Like, when was Little Nicky made, Aaron? How old were you when Little Nicky was?
Why we keep bringing this up?
For real, why? My age doesn't matter.
Because it matters, dude.
My age does not matter. Age is just a
Okay.
number.
I'm going to just lay this out on the ground. Get this out right now. Little Nicky might be one of the greatest movies of all time. Little Nicky.
So Little Nicky wins it.
Championship winner.
It's Little Nicky right now.
Championship winner.
I feel like that was kind of no question.
Game, set, match. Little Nicky beat all these Adam Sandler movies.
I feel like Little Nicky would have a good cult like following. Like whoever like likes Little Nicky, like they think it's a shit. You know,
I can't think.
a good strong following.
I feel like everyone's seen it too. You know, like maybe I think everyone's had to have seen it just because of how weird and shit it is. I love that fucking movie.
Well, when did it even?
Remember when the
come out?
dog was fucking the other dog? He's like, "Yeah, get it, yeah, hey, yeah. Who's your daddy?" And then he's like, "All right, you're my daddy." It's another guy. Yo, so many good moments. So many good moments.
Hold up. Okay.
All right, people. No, Nicky's the champion.
Damn, Little Nicky made 39 million.
How much did it cost to make? Like to make
And
it?
when did it come out?
I feel like 2000.
2000. Yeah. It cost.
He looked younger in that though too, Adam Sandler, because he had like the hair like an edgy teen and shit, like Sasuke and shit. That's fire, bro. That's fire. What time are we at, Aaron?
52 minutes. Or yeah, 52 minutes.
Let's just get a couple topics in there.
Yeah, people, you got a tournament and a fucking show. Lucky ass.
So, what about that one time at Cub Scouts?
What one time?
Yeah, we were in Cub Scouts for like 4 years at least.
Yeah.
That one time in Cub Scouts, bro.
All
You
I
don't
remember
remember?
from Cub Scouts was waking up. I don't remember anything but waking up from Cub Scouts.
Bro, you don't remember
bro,
putting
we
on the
had-
bandana around your neck? Fucking.
It's not
The
a
yellow-
bandana, it's a
yellow-
handkerchief, you fucking
What are you,
asshole.
what are you talking about?
Sorry, y'all had style back.
What are you talking about? The one time in Cub Scouts.
Y'all would wear hats. Y'all went full.
I don't think we wore hats. No, we just had like our little uniform, dude. Our nice little uniform. We had a shirt.
What was
Pack-
y'all's? What was y'all's most
405.
earned badge?
Hardest term?
Yeah,
I don't even remember
Dude,
earning badges.
I don't remember
bro.
shit either. I just remember.
Really?
I don't even remember.
chilling.
Yeah, I don't even remember earning badges.
that was a
We-
big part of y'all's childhood, and y'all don't remember
I
that?
feel like our Cub
No, what
Scouts is a bunch of
happened-
bullshit.
I
To be
feel like-
honest.
Looking back at it now, I feel like it was just like a whole bunch of like
It didn't really teach you anything.
Yeah, we just met up to make friends. It was like just
exactly like it was
Yeah.
just like a hangout moment,
Yeah.
like some like play dates, you know, for all the parents, their kids, you know, play date for
Are
them
y'all
to
saying
come
like a
and hang out
daycare?
with.
It was a good spot for the parents to have fun because they can get rid of their kids.
Exactly,
Like, that's
you know,
what it
like
was.
not pawn them on someone else, but you know, have someone else watch them and they can, you know, go out and do, you know, go. To
I
the
mean,
grocery
for the
store or
people who
whatever.
don't know, that's where me, Devin, Damien, my brother Tarek, we all met. The people that don't know in Cub Scouts, you know, back in the day. But I mean, I can't really remember anything from
I think
Cub
dude,
Scouts.
I mean, I remember like, yeah, dude, you don't remember doing the, you know, the rain gutter regatta?
Yeah,
or,
I remember that.
You know, the Pinewood Derby.
The Pinewood Derby. I remember
Yeah,
that.
dude.
Shit. But like getting badges though, I don't.
I don't remember getting badges, but I remember.
Y'all would get badges.
Oh, you remember for the Weeblos thing, the Weeblos ceremony? We went to the beach and I got hit in the head with a rock, and like I was in the car crying like a little bitch like the whole day. You don't remember that?
I don't remember that,
Dude.
The
I-
whole day.
I think
Yeah.
the Weeblos was like the last one. I think you go like Bingle, then there's like Bear, and then like Weeblo. I
Me
think,
and
but I think there's
Damien-
one more. I think there's one more in between.
Me and
so.
Damien were graduating from Weeblos, and we went to this big beach thing. I think we all stayed in tents that night.
I think like right after my age went through Weeblos, like it was just no more really. I feel like our parents are probably like really the ones.
I stayed in Boy Scouts for. I mean, I went to Boy
Yeah,
Scouts
you
for a
went to
year,
Boy Scouts, yeah.
but it was lame
Yeah.
as fuck, bro.
I
It
know.
was
I
so
remember y'all coming home from Boy Scouts and you're like starting to play Dungeons and Dragons and shit.
stupid. I don't remember you playing. Oh yeah, I did. Well, we just talked though. We didn't like have the figures and shit. Like
I know you just
Y'all
make
were so
yourself up
close
as
to
you
buying
go.
them.
it was whack, bro. I hated
Okay,
that shit.
say y'all went on a camping trip, maybe in Cub Scouts.
Nobody
You-
raped anybody.
Yeah, that's not what kind of camping.
Let's not
trip
get
we
in.
had.
Let's not get
That's
into
what
that.
Boy Scouts is about now. You know that, right? They got shut down because of fucking people raping
Not-
the kids.
Not the one in Alvin.
It's dude, look it up. Boy Scouts is shut down. Boy Scouts of America shut down.
Really?
They have a big base in Houston, shut down because like the people were raping the kids. I'm not bullshitting. Look this shit up. Audience, look this shit up. And while you're looking it up, insult the like button, enjoy those comments. Let's go.
Facts. Boom. All right.
Yeah, there you go, Aaron. I like that.
So,
Devin, just something too much.
okay, say y'all were on y'all's camping trip. Y'all got bit by a spider. What? Who knows? Okay. And now you have superpowers. What would they be?
Oh, you saying what is our power we choose?
Yeah.
It's a good transition.
What
My
kind of-
power would be not to be able to see while I'm sleeping, so I could never be raped in Boy Scouts.
Again.
No. Real talk. Power? Shit. Power? I think we already talked about this, like the first episode.
No, I feel like we didn't get deep into
We can
it. 'Cause
shut
I
down.
feel like I didn't really talk about like what kind of
I
power
remember I
would
said
want.
invisibility. That
You
way-
said invisibility?
I think so. That way I could sneak around and fucking, do whatever I wanted. Nobody could see me type shit. Obviously, I'd be naked because I'm invisible. I'd be just, swinging around, slanging that day, slanging a day. Slanging a D. What else do you do?
So I mean, think about all the powers. You could teleport.
Right.
There's teleportation.
Right.
You get invisibility.
Hell
maybe
yeah.
super speed.
That's
Flying.
nice. That's nice too.
Super
Super
speed would
strength.
probably be better. Best.
Invisibility, bro.
Your super strength. I can't think of maybe like breathing underwater.
Nobody
Aquaman.
wants to be Aquaman.
But look, I think y'all
Hey,
are
look,
missing.
Aquaman's got a movie.
I think y'all missing the point of
so
invisibility.
does Batman. He's just a human.
I think y'all missing the point of invisibility. You could fuck with people and fucking make them trip, think you're a ghost and shit.
You could do that with transportation.
Yeah, but when you're
Or,
invisible,
or like
Do you say transportation?
okay, teleportation.
teleportation.
Yeah, you can get in a bus and transport. No, like think about it. What if you're in war, right? You're shooting at somebody, go invisible. I just snapped and clicked.
What if
Yeah,
you
what if you went invisible right in front of me and I had an LMG and I just sprayed right?
Well, first of all, I don't think you can carry an LMG if you want to get factual. It's pretty heavy for you, bro.
Look, in Call of Duty they do it all the time. All right.
No,
Probably they don't have powers.
okay, that's a good point. Spray.
but
Nobody sprays and prays
teleportation, you could just like, even if he sees you, you could just, boop, you're gone.
Boom.
Somewhere
Teleport
else.
behind him, snap his neck.
Or
teleport
if you
back in
have-
front of him,
or-
laugh at him.
If you-
anymore. Laugh at him. Ha, shoo, ha, shoo. I would choose fast speed if anything.
yeah, I'd probably
That
choose
one would
speed.
also
That's
also
sick.
be good.
You'd be like Sonic, bro. That'd be sick.
I mean,
Just
not
cracking
really much
wise
of-
jokes and you
the
fucking running
hedgehog
away like a
part.
little bitch. Hey,
I
fuck
think
you
it
guys.
would. I think it would depend on like how far I could teleport. Like, can you just like teleport like as far as your eyes? Just only
as
the
far as
things you
your
can
eyes,
see.
as far as your eyes can see.
I think you're
Then I
limiting
think-
yourself.
I think speed would be better in that case because
Well,
then if
Yeah.
because like if you're super fast, then nobody would even. They would just think you're teleporting, anyways.
Yeah.
So I'd have to go probably super speed because you could probably
We're
make
all
some
in agreement here.
Super speed is nice. Is nice. I
Super
still choose
speed.
invisibility because I like to fuck with people, but super speed's nice. Have you ever thought about
If you go so fast, I can't even see you though.
That's true. That's true. I was gonna say, have you ever thought about like whenever you go super
I know
speed?
you watched Flash.
I did watch.
I mean,
Flash.
I did too.
I
When it
fell
first
off.
was came off.
When the
it
whole
first came
gorilla
out.
garage and shit, I just kind of fell off.
Yeah.
Because the CG happened, I was like, nah. But have you ever thought like when you're super speed, the world slowed down around you, obviously.
Yeah.
But like,
Oh,
How do you think that feel?
Do you age the same?
yeah, do you? Do you age? Like, what if you just ran forever, super fast? Wouldn't that be the same as stopping time, basically?
Didn't you know
No.
Flash spun the world back?
Look,
And,
first
like,
of
a
all,
reverse time?
DC's storylines are trash. Period. Everyone listening, if you like DC, fucking unsubscribe.
Or subscribe
DC
and smash that
storylines.
like button.
or just subscribe it and hear Craig's stupidity.
Fucking unlike and uninjure the comments. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like
Uninjure.
DC's trash story, and that shit makes no sense. Spun around. the
So
world
you would rather
twice. Come
have
on.
DC
I know,
other
they're-
than Marvel?
yeah, but
Or
they're
you'd rather
comics, dude.
I know, but
They're
Marvel
comics.
the
makes
comics are better than the movies.
I like
Way
realism.
better than the
Like
movies.
even in my manga and anime, like I'm reading this. Let me give you an example. I'm reading this manga right now called 1 Ounce. It's a baseball manga, right? But it's not about baseball. It's about how this guy. He's not a good pitcher. He's a pitcher. He's not good. He's not great. He's an average dude. But he outsmarts niggas and outthinks them.
You're watching an anime about that?
I'm reading a manga about it.
What is that? A
A
manga?
manga. That's
a
where
comic?
it come from.
Yeah, it's where
It's like a comic.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's anime.
It's a
in
fancy
book
word
form.
for.
In book form.
It's what the anime. Every anime should say based on the manga. That way you
Yeah,
understand.
They-
that's where they come from.
Yeah.
They make a TV
Most of
show,
Most of them.
an anime of like basketball players. And,
They
like,
do.
They try to make it
Pretty sure
look
Craig
so
probably
cool.
watched that one too.
They do.
It's so weird.
Have you seen it?
It's yes, like
Craig
I've
likes
seen it
that
on
one.
Twitter
Pretty
on
sure
my
Craig likes that
timeline.
one.
It's
That's a good
so
one, bro.
Weird,
The ending
dude.
was so good. That's called Kuroko no Basket.
Yes,
it's
yes.
sick because like they got like players that are super good at one thing. Like they got a nigga that can shoot a three from the other side of the court, and he just like shoots it. He has his glasses too, so he shoots it and he goes. He pops the glasses
And
up,
like
you know,
you just see the light.
with the light shining. But anyways, I'm gonna go back. Y'all should watch that shit. If you like sports anime, there's a lot of good sports.
It's
ones,
just
man.
too. It's too fake for me. Like the sports.
It is, but they got
'Cause,
the.
like, I
it's
like
about
sports,
the
and I don't
moment.
want it to be fake.
It's not fake. They
Come
can
on,
do
bro. You
that.
got a guy that can shoot from anywhere.
They got a guy that can copycat
like-
anybody.
But what do you think about Dragon Ball Z? You don't think that's
Well, it's
That's not a
supposed to be.
sports.
It's supposed
That's not
to be
sports.
fake.
Dragon Ball Z, yeah.
they're
Anyways,
fighting?
back
Like
to what I was
Naruto.
saying.
Dude, that's MMA before MMA was out, bro.
Yeah, that's how MMA is gonna be in the future. Back to what else?
man.
I like realism in my shit, and that's why when it comes to Marvel and DC, I like the realism of Marvel. It makes sense.
Yeah, I like
makes
Marvel,
sense.
too.
In a crazy world, it
It's
makes
more
sense.
more believable.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
before
but
we get
you don't watch a movie to stay in real life. You watch a movie to,
so
catch a break from life.
listen here, The Notebook it might be the
my
greatest
goodness.
movie.
I'm on board.
Ryan Gosling.
Fucking snatch.
What?
Okay,
What? Who said that? Was that Jacob?
come on, bro.
Okay, the frogs are turning them gay.
One I really did want to talk about was Biggie and Tupac. Who do you think killed them?
They're both still alive. All right, guys, good episode.
That's it. We're done.
We're done. Have a good one. We'll see you next week. Hopefully, Damien will be back. And make sure y'all insult that like button. And what, Devin? What is it, Aaron?
Insult that like button. Injure the comment section.
There you go. And we will see you guys next week.
For
Aaron,
another
Dev?
episode. Insult to injury, guys.
Maybe we'll have another bracket.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
If you like it, let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you like
Let
it,
us
let
know
us
down
know.
below.
If you got a bracket that you want us to do, let us know. Comment down there. Let us know. Because we're trying to, give you guys what you guys want
All right.
and
this
what we
is
want.
Signing out.
What you want.
Later, guys.
Baby, I got it.